Welcome, welcome. This session is about helping you healing mother wounding and finally creating very happy life. Enjoy it. Welcome, welcome everyone. So good to see everyone here. Just say hello and where you checking from. Oh, hello Monica again. So good to see you. So good to see faces. Oh, actually energies, because I don't see you faces, but energies and names and pictures. So amazing to see some people over and over again. I am so happy seeing you. Hello Deb. Hello Lori Ann. So good to see you. I'm very excited about this session. Hello, Sandra. Yeah, hello, everyone. Aloha. Lalita, awesome. So for you must be very morning, I guess, morning. There's quite a few hours between us, between Hawaii and Europe. 8 a.m. Here is 8 p.m., so 12 hours. Woohoo! I am ahead of you 12 hours. So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wherever you are. One on here in Austin, Texas. I see. Awesome. So that's midday. So awesome. Lunchtime. Amazing. So first I'm going to ask, how is everyone? How is everyone? Are you excited about this subject? Let's talk about this. Let's dive deeper. Just sharing from the beginning, this topic is huge. We could literally spend good few days on that. And maybe even one day I will create some retreat or like a workshop for 3 days, because this is deep one. This is huge topic, has many layers. I will try to make as simple as possible this topic for all of you from my own inner standing, and from my own journey, of course, and of course see, from experiencing and guiding other women on this journey to heal these woundings. So I'll share my experiences, what I've seen, what I see. But like I said, there are so many layers to that, and we could literally spend good few days diving deeper, uncovering things, healing. It's a huge stuff. It's a very important topic for all of us to really move forward with our life happily, fulfilled, aligned. So important. I am currently I've just created 6 months program, which we're starting from October. It's 6 months, and the whole month, one of this, there are gonna be modules where we just diving into this topic, because it's so important. In order for us to happily live, we have to heal these mother woundings, and we're experiencing them in so many different ways. It can show up in so many different ways as well. What I often see, whether people are really struggling emotionally with some beliefs and the way how they live, or the way how they sabotage themselves, or it's showing up as illnesses, physical illnesses. I believe like most of the really illnesses are coming from mother wounding. Like every time when I do session, where there is depression, where there is anorexia, where there is all sort of illnesses, from even blood pressure, it comes from this wounding, mother wounding. But if you imagine how deep is that, and what I've seen on my journey, of course this is ongoing journey, but at least when you really at the beginning of this journey, it's deep, it's painful, it's hard in so many ways, and I'm not lying. However, I want to say that when you commit to this journey, you can shift this stuff very quickly. When people are ready for clearing and shifting this wounding, when they truly ready on soul level, I see people between 3 to 6 months becoming completely different people. Completely different people. So I want to share, yes, it's a deep topic, has lots of layers. It can show up in many ways. And we know that. But at the same time, you can heal that, you can overcome this, and you can truly transform through this. And you will learn so much about yourself. You create so many amazing things when you overcome this, yeah? And it is deep. Why is deep? Number one, of course, we are in the womb of our mom for 9 months. So whatever she was going through is impacting us, our personality, how we feel. Are we outgoing? Are we shy? What kind of attitude to life we have? Are we saying, I can do it, I'm amazing, confident, or no, I'm not good enough, I'm gonna hide, I am not believing in myself, and so on. So it's really lots of stuff coming from the moment we were conceived, and then of course through whole pregnancy and labor, lots of shock and traumas coming from there as well. And hello everyone, Kat and Heidi, so awesome to see, and Bren. So I am so I'm gonna speak with you what helped me, what when we working with clients as well, what is helping. The another thing is the ancestor lineage, because it's not only what our mom experienced during pregnancy, but what our mom experienced generally in life, and we all know that. So the traumas coming also from way before, like grandparents, great grandparents. So when I do healing, when we're doing healing, we always touch on sessions ancestor line healing. So it's mother line and father line, especially mother line. Always so much coming out from this, not only even when we're doing on mother sessions, but what is coming from grandparents, or especially grandmother or great grandmother. It's just unbelievable what can really come up, what is deeply on subconscious level that we carrying, or you carrying, or I carry, because what's happened to our grandmother or great grandmother, and of course is flowing from our mothers. So this is really, again, another deep stuff, and it's so much there, like if our mothers or great grandmothers went through slavery, war, abuse, disconnection, feeling stuck, not being able to speak up truth, and so on, of course it's gonna impact us. Anna, okay, hello, I'm visiting my mom for the first time after our last session. Awesome. All the best, darling. All the best. Stay within yourself, in your truth. And what I also see, and it's really hard for these people when people coming for sessions, and I see really how much they struggle to connect with themselves. It's really hard, because we all know that to heal on a deeper level, we need to feel. Unfortunately, when we have deep mother issue, like mother wasn't connected or is not connected with her feelings because her own traumas, and of course she's going into avoiding stuff or doing things and not knowing even how to connect with herself, forget even loving yourself, but just being more connected. So acknowledging any feelings, or acknowledging the feelings of the child, or touching those clients, they do really struggle even acknowledging what they feel or where they are. And it's a process. It's just this. It takes time to guide them through how to feel, because they have no idea. And because if you're not feeling, how can you heal? And it's not about going to, re-traumatize you. Absolutely, I am absolutely no to that. But if you are constantly in your head, like cut off from your body and from your soul and from your feelings, it's gonna be really, really hard to make deep transformative healing or transformation. And my mother's father passed away before she was born. Yeah, so sad. And there's like we could share, and I'm gonna encourage you to share, because there's so many things that can happen. Like I see how it's impacting clients. I had one client that really struggling with her health, physical health, so many problems with her health. And again, this is so deep because her mom was left by her at the time boyfriend when she was pregnant with her. So of course she was going through her own trauma, grief, anger, sadness, feeling like she won't be able to manage by herself with the child and so on. So of course she disconnected from the child because she was just not knowing even how to cope with herself, not having any tools, not having any support. So of course impacting the child. And I'm working with one client, and it's hard. My mother passed away 2013. Can I still heal the wounds? Why she's not here? Absolutely. It's irrelevant if your mom is still here or not. It's irrelevant if you are connected with your mom really deeply or not, if she's in different country or not. 100%. And I truly, truly encourage you to tap into this work, because it will transform you. It will change everything. It's so deep, We will meditate today. Yes, we will do some tuning and tapping. I will help you with that as well. So 100%. And those ones are very deep, and I highly recommend working with someone, getting some help on that, because our mind and our own stories or our own wounding is not allowing us to go deep enough. Of course, it depends where you are, because if you've done already this work for some times, you are capable to doing by yourself much more and going much deeper. But if you are just at the beginning of this journey, you've never done any truly proper healing sessions, you have no tools, you have no capability to go there and unravel all of that and heal and transform that. I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't reach out to many healers, many mentors, many people who were helping me to heal these wounds. And remember that not only you have, at least this was my discovery, because I always thought that I have father issues, because my father was very abusive. I was experiencing all sorts of abuse on a daily basis as a child and as a growing up girl. So I always thought I have father issues. All my healing journey was focusing on healing father issues, all the abuse on so many levels, in so many ways, so many traumas I had to heal, anxiety, fears, depression, all of that, different health conditions because of these traumas. And then one day I realized, wow, I realized that I have also mother issues. Why? There was so much anger with me that I didn't know that this is coming from mother's side. The anger was because why she didn't protect me, why she didn't take me away from my father. Exactly, Lalita. Yes, I felt my mother didn't protect me. And then I realized, wow, I also have mother wounding as well, you see? So I'm just sharing in case, for example, you had certain unhealthy relationship with your father and you think that this is just father issue, like I thought that I have to heal just father issue. What came up for me was that I also have mother issue, because there was deep sadness and the same anger why she didn't protect me, why she didn't take us away from this fucking craziness, you know? So there's just sharing this with you in case you had similar story as me. We do all have mother wounding, you know, whether some people are directly abused by mother, some people are really like disconnected with mother because mother is not able to connect with the child or the person. It can show up in different ways, like you were sharing here. You know, she lost someone just before, mother, father, or even partner. You know, she was going through her own stuff, so of course she has no energy to focus on the child, or she's not capable. And we need to understand that, I mean, all of us, I'm sure there are mothers here and fathers here in this group joining me here. We all do the best that the way we can, with the awareness we have, with the tools we have, or not having tools. Let's be honest, we're living completely in different times. We are much luckier, even though it's this craziness happening in the world right now. We still have so much resources are out there, even being on this platform, isn't it? There's so much information out there. People are talking about this more openly, and therefore there's much more help. And if you really committed to really living happy life in your alignment with your truth, expanding, stepping to the next level of consciousness, there's so much resources out there, and you just need to tap who you resonate with and maybe ask for help if you are just at the beginning of the sessions. Thank you, Yamina. I hope that Jamina, I hope that I'm pronouncing, narcissist. You know, if you speak about this 20 years ago, I don't believe you would even hear that name or the terminology. And this is really serious. It's well covered, this narcissistic mothers, and it's very damaging. And it's not only mother, even if you have partner, I'm sure there are some people that had narcissistic partners or boyfriends or, I don't know, ex-husband. It's so damaging on so many levels, not only mentally, psychologically, emotionally. Can create also, of course, physical health conditions. But when I'm tuning into people, because I am all about also energetic stuff and energies, there are quantum entanglements with these people, and they can even literally there's a higher self-strangulation, and that's why it's so hard for people to get out of this relationship, because of this higher self-strangulation. They literally chopped off the connection, the connections off from your higher self. There's so deep quantum entanglements and cords that it's hard to get out and get out of this toxicity and move forward with your life. And that's why we need support and help. So thank you here for sharing all your experiences, because there's so many examples that we could just sharing our examples. We could, I'm sure, staying here for a few hours. She was religious and pushed me to obey her. I free myself from her control. I'm very happy to be here. Amazing. So happy to hear this. Yes, absolutely, Lalita. That is, I see this so often, that mother was disconnected with children because, of course, she was disconnected with herself. And this is what I shared. These clients have so much difficulty to even get the first things, like how to feel themselves, how to connect with themselves. Of course, how would they know this if they didn't have this prime example that is coming from mother? So it's a deep stuff. It's a deep stuff. I highly recommend do some work on that, healing some days, because it truly, truly change your life forever. You will never be the same. You will start really living your life fully, becoming the true version of yourself, the true essence of yourself, without these entanglements, without these limiting beliefs, without all of this, what's happened. So I'll share with you, of course, like I said, again, I don't want to generalize stuff, I just give you a few steps to help you how to even start this. But definitely, if you are at the beginning of this journey, reach out to people who can work with you through this. If you already have done some stuff, I know you already have many tools, you have more understanding, many things you can do it by yourself, 100%. Yes, we are here to give a new life to ourselves and get out the toxic wounds, 100%. So the past is not dictating about your current life. We can heal anything. I believe we can heal anything. No matter whether how deep wounds, we have on emotional level, on physical level, whatever is happening. I'm dealing with many people and myself. I had, a journey to heal all the traumas, a journey. And then my brother committed suicide, another journey to heal. So I will, of course, things are very individual as well, and I get that, because like I said, there are many levels, many things happening, like you already mentioned, someone died, one of the parents died before, her parents died before, so she was going through grief when she was pregnant, or she was not well, maybe physically, emotionally, maybe, there's many scenarios can happen. Life happens, yeah? And I believe that we all need to take responsibility for our healing and gaining as many tools as possible. Because those tools are helping us to cope with life. Whatever comes up in life, we can get through it. In the past, I focused on my emotional available father. I never thought about my mother. A new insight for me. Yeah, same here. I thought as well I had only father issues, because my mom never shouted at me. My mom never, hit me or anything, ever. My father was a huge abuser. So that's why I thought all my life I had father issues, until that point that I realized, I'm actually sad, I'm actually irritated, I'm actually frustrated, I'm actually angry. Why the hell she didn't protect me? Why the hell she didn't take us away? Yeah. And also I always felt like I have burden because I was mothering her. And still I need to watch this pattern, to be honest, if I'm honest with you, that I do not mother my mother. My mom, when I remember when I was 13, when I was telling her, Mom, take us away, please go to police or whatever, I felt like I was mentoring her or telling her what to do. And my mom even confirmed it. It's like, I've always felt like you are my mother. Yeah, I have father and stepfather issues. Yes, absolutely. So that's why I said this topic, we could literally sit for 3-4 days or literally have retreat here. Because it's so deep, and what you're sharing, thank you so much. I have because we can have stepmothers, mothers, it depends who was actually playing this mother role for you. I had also clients that there was no mother, biological mother, there was adoptive mother, or even granny was playing a mother figure. So again, there's so many different situations and so on. Just last week, my mom told me that I mother her better than she mothers me. Yeah. It's like I'm hearing my mother. Absolutely. Okay, I can relate to this mothering too. You lose your childhood. Yeah, 100%. And Marie and anyone, one of the things that we need in order to heal these deep wounds is grief. And that's why I have so much goosebumps and so much energy going from me as I said that. Most people, actually I haven't met a person who had a good relationship with grief. Generally culture, how we grew up, just the whole culture bringing us up, we have so unhealthy relationship with grief. People don't want to grieve. They feel like this is something bad. And remember, we're not only grieving after that somebody died physically. We do grieve after our childhood. Someone mentioned here, and thank you for pointing this out. Absolutely, I had to grieve that I didn't have childhood. I had just abuse by abuse, and for me was only surviving next morning. Will I survive until morning? This was my thinking, because the whole war in my house was happening during night. So my thinking was, will I survive next morning? And then, like I shared with you, mothering my mom, mothering my brother, constantly maneuvering, where is my father? How he is, what was gonna happen, There was no childhood. So I had to grieve that. So one of the steps on your healing journey is to grieve that you didn't have mother that you wish to have, that your mother didn't behave the way you would like her to behave. And maybe like me, grieving your childhood. Grief never ends in life. Yes and no. I mean, I believe that you can heal anything. If you truly allowed yourself to grieve, you can complete grief. But it's really not denying this, not pretending, not being ashamed that you grieve and you are in this period that you're not gonna be jubbly and whatever doing, and people gonna tell you what's wrong is with you, why you are this. No, it's really, if you need sit and cry for 3 days or maybe scream or whatever you need to do to truly dive deeper, to allow yourself to grieve that you've lost the childhood, that you don't no longer have, you let go of the story because the story created the pain. Let go of the story that you would like to have mother certain way, or you wish that mother behaves certain way. If you need to grieve that, to let go of that, because the story keeps you in pain. The story keeps you in this energy that you cannot move with your life. And for grieving, we can let go finally of this persona that we created in our heads about how things should be. So the grief is one of the things, if you truly seriously want to step on this amazing, empowering journey, happy life, feel content with yourself, truly living your life from the place, I know who I am, what I am capable of doing, we have to grieve. We have to change the relationship with the grief. It's a part of life. It's a part of the cycle. It's a part of the healing. And it doesn't mean that you need to sit with the pain and digging the pain, and that I am not, whoever work with me, you know that I am not asking you tell me how was it and you're gonna tell me stories. I don't want you to tell me stories, because we're reliving stuff and you're digging yourself deeper into unconscious stuff. I don't want stories. The moment I see that client is start saying stories, stop. I'm just taking one. No, we're not going there. We're healing the pain, not going into, or the emotional pain, releasing this blockage is not going into stories. The stories are not serving us. So there is a difference truly grieving and let go of that illusion of stories or, whatever we created that we should have, why I don't have, and blah, 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 all the blame and so on. We need to grieve. So I give you some points how you can help yourself, whether you're working on yourself by yourself, or whether you're reaching out to someone who can help you. Marta, I forgave my 93-year-old mother for all the issues and traumas I experienced as growing up. Now I wish is to receive the same forgiveness from my daughters for all the issues I unconsciously pretty while raising them. And we do that, Marta, all of us, One of my mentors said that we always screw up, children. How much work we do. Of course, the more work you do and more conscious you are, of course, you're giving better foundation to children. But we are where we are. Life happens. So it's not about blaming anyone or anything like this. Not blaming yourself. Just taking responsibility for your healing and finding solution. What is solution now? Because I believe you can heal anything. And even if you were not super conscious when you were bringing up your children, but you are now. If you wouldn't be on this platform. You're definitely awakening. You are wanting, you are on this path of awakening, or you are more interested that there is more to life and happier life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this platform. So even if you feel like you've done something unconsciously, of course we do this. Just let that go and do work on yourself right now, because when you're healing yourself, you're healing your children. When we heal ourselves, you're healing many, many generations up front and back. And they don't even know that you do work. And I give you example from my life. My mom never had any therapy or any sessions. Even sometimes I mentioned to her, no chance. Like she doesn't, was like, I can lie down and you can do massage or even like energy healing, like just like no talking, but we're not talking about anything deeper, yeah? But guess what? The more I've been healing, the more I've been transforming, the more I've been in my truth and alignment, having boundaries and speaking with my mom or whatever I want about, whether she gets it or not. I know for her what I'm sometimes talking is like, woohoo, what the hell she's talking about, some woo stuff, some healing. I have no idea what she's talking, but I don't care. I do talk with her because I feel this part of myself that, like I'm not heard and I'm listened because she doesn't get me. So guess what? The more I've done healing, the better relationship become organically, because I've changed so much. And therefore our communication changed, the energy changed. And now I dare to tell her when she's sarcastic, because this was also my main wounding from her, because her mother was very sarcastic and very critical. My granny was very critical, like always. She never could tell something good, always pointed like the bad things. And my mom, instead of looking light stuff, bright stuff, she was looking, okay, so why you didn't do this? Instead of telling you, oh, well done of this, And this was also my core wounding, I always felt criticized. No matter what I do, she always compared me to someone and told me that someone else done better. But you see, when you heal this stuff, it's so funny, It's just really fun then, because now when my mom going into this direction, when I'm like, we chatting and she's like, but this person or whatever, she's going into her sarcasm. I said, Mom, what are you doing? So I'm literally catching her out on what are you doing? Do you know that because she's not aware. She's in her programming. She's never done any healing. So I'm like, Mom, do you know what are you doing now? Do you know you're criticizing me and comparing me to someone? Do you know what you're doing? And she's like, taken back. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So please don't do it, because I don't want this energy anymore. Don't compare me. So you see, but then we can turn into jokes, turn into fun, instead of constantly being wounded and taking things personally. We have to remember, that our parents, if they've never done any healing, they are not capable of seeing things. Truly. They don't mean it. They are so wounded. They are so in programs, so unconscious that they're just doing on autopilot. And we all know we've been on autopilot. Maybe you are still on doing certain things that you don't know even that you're doing that. Yeah? So we can, when we healing these things, the relationships start changing, and you can bring more fun, more humor, and no more taking this serious and creating more drama and closing your heart and building more walls and so on. My mom is very critical about we, just reading the comments, but we have many conversations about this, and now she's aware and pride me more. It's amazing, Monique. Exactly this is what's happened with my mom. Amazing. But I guess for some people, healing happens when they cut off their connection with their mothers. Absolutely. If your mom is narcissistic, if your mom is so toxic, you have to get away to heal. And if I was working with people like that, I would tell them, I highly recommend you to get away for 12 months from all these family members and anyone who is toxic and not supporting your healing. When you are starting, especially when you are so vulnerable, you're not strong yet, you're not fully on your feet yet there, we need to have supportive surrounding. It's a must. This is so important. So if you're just starting this journey, I'm just telling you, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people who are on this journey as well. Maybe supporting yourself, like I said, with some healing sessions, like professional stuff, or friends who are good listeners. I had to cut so many people, including friends, different people, different things, and say no to that for some time, until I heal enough that I'm so strong and connected with myself, with my truth. Then if they would come, this person, and say blah blah blah, whatever, why are you doing, or whatever they're saying, I can say, thank you very much for opinion, I appreciate you, however, I know what I need to do. But to get to this place, I had to be first get always surrounded by the right people. And yes, I had mentors. I was working with different healers, doing different things to equip myself with tools to truly connect with myself so deeply that no one and nothing can take away from me. My mom told me I needed to get a job just after our son passed away. Boundaries with her is necessary. Absolutely. Boundaries is self-love. You have to do whatever you have to do to take care of yourself. And I'm really sorry, Karen. I'm just really sending you so much love. Because this is a time where you need to grieve, you need to stay with yourself, maybe ask for support, other people to help you to get through this. 100%. I moved to another continent for 15 years from my mom and moved back once she was needier, more vulnerable, when she was nearly 90, less aggressive, so that I could serve her needs at first out of duty, but out of love. Amazing. Things are now better. Amazing, Amma. Absolutely. The whole journey of healing, transformation, and stepping into the next level of consciousness is really teaching you stepping into your power. Loving yourself. You are your best friend. No one is your best friend as you are your best friend. And you have to become your best friend. You need to become your best lover, become your best soulmate. How would you treat your soulmate or best friend or lover? This is how you need to treat yourself. So let me give you some tips, or at least I share with you what helped me on this journey. What helped me on this journey is uncovering what I've taken from my, not only mother, but also father, of course. As we speak about ancestral line, what it helped me, what have I taken from them? What have I learned from them? And you're gonna uncover positive stuff. And I'm sure you all have this. Like, let's say I've learned from my mom resilience, finding a job, no matter where I am, whether I speak English or not, or whether I speak whatever language, being independent and finding a way of earning money and being resilient. I've learned this from my mom. She was with fucking my abusive father. Gosh, she had absolutely hell. And her resilience was like astonishing. I don't know what would I do if I was her, And hardworking. Not that I want to work hard. I clear this limiting belief that I need to work hard for money or success or whatever. But what she taught me, the value of work. The value of work. She's amazing. Like I said, the employers should pay you fucking double because you work double and you're doing amazing work. Not just fluff, She just, when she get into it and she's just doing proper work. So I admire her for that. And she is not doing just around, like proper good job, whatever she touch. And so she taught me that there is much more. But of course, there are also limiting beliefs and beliefs that I've been now healing and shifting and clearing, however you call that. So I highly recommend you sit with yourself. What have I learned, like a positive stuff from my mom? Or that as well, you can do it. Or from your lineage even. And what you've learned that you need to shift, that you no longer need that because no longer serves you. And it can be like, I am not important. I cannot speak my truth. I am not lovable. I'm not safe. That is common what I see over and over again working with people on this subject or generally in healing. Not feeling unwanted. Not belonging. So start uncovering these things and also what you've taken on different topics like money mindset, about men or women. Of course, it depends, who you want to be with. Start uncovering this because this will give you clues. The limiting beliefs, let's say, I need to work hard for my success. This is let's say you've picked this up from your mom because she always work hard for whatever money. Or I don't trust men. I don't trust people, whatever, because she never trusted your father. They always argue, maybe he cheated on her. There are many scenarios. So I've learned that I cannot trust men, and then you're bringing up and projecting this in your relationships. Maybe you've taken something from her like, I cannot speak up truth, and this is very common. I see this over and over again. Because at the time, also women had different, of course it depends of the country as well, different, not feeling that they have right to speak up, that there are just certain roles for women, not feeling they have to, they have duty to serve their husbands or men, fathers. There are many cultural stuff as well. Start uncovering this. Any beliefs about money, positive and negative, about health, about yourself, like I love myself. No, I don't love myself. Maybe you don't know how to be connected with yourself and loving yourself because of your mom was always like this or is still like this. So therefore, you don't know how to truly value yourself or how to put boundaries. Your mom always pleased everyone. She put everyone first. She never could receive help. And that's why you're now struggling to receive help. Reach out. to people who could help you on this. And maybe you putting everyone first and you feeling yourself exhausted, unvalued, unappreciated, lost. When you start uncovering this stuff, it will take you directly what needs to be healed. What are the emotions are there? And we're not going into the story and drilling this. Absolutely not. I'm absolutely against that. I'm not against anything. If you want to do it, do it. But I know this is not leading anywhere. When you uncover the belief, it will take you to what needs to be healed. And then you're working with the pain. I'm not important. I'm unwanted. Feeling that feeling. You need to feel that. And allow yourself to feel that. And then transforming this. So basically first you're sitting with your feelings like I'm allowing loneliness. I'm allowing not feeling important. You're creating the release for allowing and welcoming everything. And if you need to grieve, as we mentioned, you grieve. Very important, the grieving part. The grieving that, after the mother that you wish you had. The time you wish you had with her. The childhood. The situation that happened. The grieving is huge. And it's so important. Just reading some comments here. To clarify, the love I developed from my mom, not so much because of her forgiveness, cheaters, but because of any work to love all the humanity without exception. That's amazing, Amma. Oh, I want to actually write. I want you to type here in comments. What did you learn from your mom that is positive? Let's share here. Let's inspire each other. Because it's really important to see this aspect as well. Yeah, so type here, what did you learn from your mom? In positive way. Maybe being courageous, maybe being loving humanity. Maybe being independent. What did you learn? Type here. Let's share here. To be independent woman, Annette. Amazing. To be honest and hardworking woman. Generosity. I learned strength from my mom. To be proud, and also she's very giving. Amazing. So I am giving too. Love for nature. Amazing. We need to reach out to those in need. Amazing. I have so much goosebumps here. How to keep a good home and be independent. Amazing. Be resilient. So amazing. I'm going to cry. Cry, Monica, cry. There are happy tears. We want also happy tears, That's acknowledgement. That's appreciation. We also need to have everyone is doing the best they can. It's the same we all, and you are here doing the best you can. We need to appreciate that. I learned that singing and making jokes was a good way to be happy when all is bad around. Isabella, amazing. To be kind, to know who you are as a person, to be proud of you, who you are. Amazing. And Janaba, you are such a beautiful soul. Of course, I had so much pleasure to meet you many times. Amazing. How to be creative. Crochet, sewing. Amazing, Deb. Love it. What amazing moms we have. Exactly. Exactly. So we have to remember this as well. Yeah, I feel softer towards my mom now. I grew up in Morocco. It was the different culture. It wasn't easy for her either. Yeah, absolutely. Certain cultures are tough for women. I'm grateful that she did her best according to her awareness. She took me to school, sold her land to pay for my university. Oh my God, I have so much goosebumps reading this. It was in the 80s, yeah. I can read and write, speak 5 languages. I actually feel love for my mother for the first time. And oh my God, I have so much goosebumps here. So amazing. She gave me 2 lovely sisters and a brother. Amazing. We need daily hacks. Yeah, absolutely. She taught me how to be healthy and take care of my body. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Oh, I have so much energy going from me. So please remember this. One of the things what you can do, you can start your notepad and start writing what I'm grateful for as a mom. I'm grateful for my mom every day. I'm grateful for this conversation. I'm grateful for what she gave me. To keep this positive aspect as well, as long as you are healing those things that you then do not serve you any longer. You know, certain beliefs about money, certain beliefs about relationship, love, health, and so on. You all know what is that, yeah? How that sound? And I want to also say that so many, like I mentioned, so many health issues coming from this wounding. So I'm really, really encourage you, as you seeing what amazing things you got from your mom and grannies, from mother lineage and father lineage, just do the work to release what doesn't serve you. And I'm telling you, you will transform so much. Your life will transform so much. Yes, thank you very much for all of you for sharing that. Okay, so let's do short connection with yourself and some clearing. How that sound? And when we finish the session, and also feel free always to connect with me if you have any questions. Just to say, because people try to connect with me through here, this platform, but if you are not friends, I'm not able to reply to your messages. So make sure that first you send me friend request or basically connect with me through my website, the easiest way, because it's not that I am ignoring anyone. I just can't reply because it's not allowing me this platform, yeah? So just sharing this here, if in case you want to, connect, chat, ask things. I have circle here. It calls Awakening the Soul Night Light, Awakening the Soul Light. So you can join the circle. I do also different things like Sunday meditation on Zoom, which we can really connect beautifully with other women. And do other things as well, and working towards amazing things, 6 months program. But if you want just chat and ask, feel free always to connect. I'm happy to tune and share with you whatever I need to share. Right, so let's close our eyes. And let's take a few deep breaths. Breath in and out. And again, breath in and out. And start relaxing your body, your neck, your shoulders, your head, your belly, your knees, your feet. And let's place our hands on our hearts. And first bring the gratitude towards our mother and father lineage. Because whatever they had to go through, they help us, that we are here. In many ways. So if you want to say some stuff to them, you can say it. Thank you for. And I want you to imagine that your mom is behind you. And behind her is her mother. And behind her mother is her mother, and so on. Many, many generations behind you. And on your hands, I want you to put your hands together, and on your hands, put things that do not serve you. They are not yours. Like, I cannot speak my truth. I am not lovable. I have no voice. I cannot trust men. I cannot trust anyone. I need to work hard for money. I don't deserve for money. I don't deserve more money. I need to put everyone first. Everyone is first. I'm the last. And so on. I want you to put on your hands because you know it's not yours. And I want you to turn around towards your mom and give her back. The truth is, you're not giving only her back, you're actually giving back where it comes from. Because the truth is, it's not your mom as well. She picked this up from her mom, so it's not even her mom because she picked up from her mother, and so on. So we're giving all of this where it comes from, where it started. Beautiful. And let's clear any vows, promises, contracts that you made unknowingly, unconsciously with yourself about taking responsibility for your mom's happiness. Let's clear all of this. Let's clear this baggage. I want you to, roll your shoulders backwards 3 times and release this baggage, this burden, all these responsibilities. Your responsibility is to heal and be happy and living your life fully, being in your element, doing what you're supposed to do on this planet. Her journey is her journey. She chose this as a soul. So just let her be as she is, with compassion and understanding that she's capable of what she's capable. So release this burden from your shoulders, clearing all of this. And we're asking for clearing all of this energy, control and manipulation from your upper back, on your neck, clearing all of these energies there. Clearing all of that. Clearing all the chains around your ankles. Some of you have chains, like lots of you actually have chains around ankles. Let's break them, burn them. All these vows, promises, contracts as well. Clearing on 12 multidimensional level, past, present, future, horizontally and vertically. Clearing all of that, breaking, burning all of that. So you can move forward. We're clearing all of these sacrificing energies that your mom sacrificed herself, her happiness, well-being, for husband, for children, for whatever government, for culture, for whatever religion. Let's clear this sacrificing energy. We are not here to sacrifice. We are here to thrive and blossom and claim your sovereignty. Seeing beyond, not being in your victimhood. So we're asking for clearing all these sacrificing energies and reminding you how it feels to live your life from the place of alignment. What do I need right now? What do I need right now? What feels good? I follow that. And we're teaching you how it feels to be in your body in this present moment. And making this present moment as best as you can. And we're teaching you how it feels to see beyond any situation, whether it's your personal situation with your mom, with other people around you, or the global situation. We're teaching you how it feels to see beyond. That we do all what we can. And we are 150 people right now on this call, so let's hold by hands together. And let's pray for all the mothers. And saying thank you for whatever they did, for all the teachings. The rest, we take responsibility for our own healing. So say thank you for all of these mothers, not only your mother, but all mothers on this planet, all the mothers that they were before us and before our mothers. Thank you. Thank you for the body that could create the life, of course with father as well. For carrying all these babies in us, 9 months, and bringing up the best they could with the tools they had and the awareness they had. And if you are mother yourself, I want you to acknowledge yourself. Say thank you. Because it's not easy work. It's definitely rewarding. It's amazing. But we all know it's also challenging in many ways. I want you to tap yourself and say thank you for being amazing. And let's hold by hands and bringing this love energy and healing energy in this circle. And let's acknowledge also fathers. I know that this call is all about mothers, but let's acknowledge all the fathers. Fathers before, all the fathers before us, before our fathers. And if you are father, if you are here and you are the father, say well done as well to yourself. And if there is something still aligned, you're gonna reach out to people and seek for help. Take responsibility for your healing. So you can not only transform yourself, but all your family, all the community. And when we do this all together, we heal this planet. Beautiful. And let's bring the love energy, because when we are in this beautiful group energy, everything amplify, and we can use this group energy to do that. So as we're holding by hands all together, as mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, we praying. Let's pray together for the healing for us. Healing for our children, for our mothers and fathers, and for ourselves. However you pray, whatever language you speak, let's have 1 minute in silence in a prayer. Let's do this together. And if you are connected with Source, connected with your higher self, if you are connected with angels, dragons, fairies, whoever you are working with and you are connected with, but as long as they are coming from the true source, invite them in. And let's ask all of us to assist us on this healing. And let's feel the support that they are around us, supporting us with awakening, with transformation, with healing, with higher consciousness, higher awareness. Amazing. Let's call in this beautiful healing energy, showering our cells, our DNA, clearing all the shock and traumas running from all this mother and father lineage. We're asking for clearing and purifying the shock and traumas. We no longer need them in our system. We're asking for clearing, cleansing all the beliefs that do not serve us. And let's say this together. May I dwell in the heart of divine presence. May I know the deepest level of peace. May I surrender completely into the joy of my own true nature. Amen. And with this beautiful energy that we co-created, I want you to place your hands on your chest and just acknowledge this beautiful moment. And feel how this light coats, this healing energy washing and cleansing you. So you can truly step into your true self, your true essence, who you truly are without these stories, without the traumas, without all these limiting beliefs. See how your life is changing, transforming, and how you're transforming with your light, with your transformation, anyone around you. Beautiful. Take deep breath in and out. And again, breath in and out. When you're ready to see yourself in this new light, new energy, new way of being, new way of seeing, then open your eyes. Namaste. How is everyone? Yay, so can you feel how the energy shifted here in the group? Amazing. So much appreciation I feel and love. And how much your hearts open up. So many hearts, I could see how close they are. And how much more now you open are. I hope you feel that. I feel this when I'm tuning into this group. And all of you. Grateful for this, yeah. Beautiful moments, absolutely. So I hope I inspired you to release whatever needs to be released. Let go of these stories. Let go of this illusion. And ask for healing, ask for other people to help you with the healing if you are on the beginning of this journey. I highly recommend. Thank you, Lynn. Great suggestion. I'll do that. That's a great suggestion. And again, if you have any suggestion, like just Lynn shared, asking me to do guided meditation or any topic to talk, I can talk about spirituality, consciousness, healing, transformation. This is my thing, Join my group and feel free to share this, whatever you share. If you are feeling that you want privately share with me, just email me, or if you want to message through this platform, make sure we are friends, because I won't be able to reply. I cried, but I feel so much lighter, and even got non-meditating boyfriend to participate, hold my hands and pray with all of us. Oh my God, Isabella, so amazing. Oh, so good. Oh, amazing. Love it. And thank you so much for all the donations. I truly appreciate, blessing all of that. My energy certainly shifted. Deep gratitude, Karen. Okay, I miss. Awesome. Adding you as a friend is not an option. Wow, I didn't know that, because I don't know what you seek, all of you. Only follow. Okay, good to know. So I really don't know what to do with this. The only things I can tell you, message me from my website. If you really want to connect, message me from my website. If you cannot add me to as a friend, you have to request our friendship. It's quite challenging because people message me. I know I cannot reply to them, so I immediately go to them and send their friend request. But not everyone checking, I guess, this, the friend request. So they are not adding me as a friend. So I cannot reply. So join the circle. It calls Awakening the Soul's Light. Or message me from my website. So on Sundays as well, I do Zoom. Every Sunday I do Zoom, a beautiful healing meditation for women. You feel welcome. And I am offering different things and working on amazing 6 months program as well for women. I'm so excited about this. If you would like to hear anything or what I do, you can also explore, just ask me. And I'm happy to chat with you. But if you are struggling, please don't stay alone. If you are struggling, please don't suffer in silence. Please join communities. I do lots of stuff for free as well, like Sunday meditations, on Zoom. Join. If you resonate with my energy, join. Please, especially what is happening now in the world. This is the time where we have to come together like today, hold by hands, whether it's online or in person. We have to come together. We have to stop this separation. Did you feel how powerful we are when we hold by hands? Even we are doing this, energetically. How much powerful you became because of that? Please, if you are struggling, message me, reach out, join. I have different communities. You can join these communities. I'll put you in the right direction. If this is not even the right things, I can put you in the different direction. But the most important, do not stay in your pain on your own. It's not worth it. It's not really worth it. Life is to live fully. So reach out, stay connected, find the right communities that you feel good, transform. Yeah, this is what I want to say, because I see lots of people are in silence, so isolating themselves. Yeah, this is not the time. It's enough bullshit around us globally. And plus, we are dealing with our personal stuff. When we come together, we heal. When we come together, we heal core wounding of separation. We become stronger and we feel it belong. And how many people have wounds like I don't belong? This was me. I've always felt like I don't belong. But it's time to heal that. So we can heal ourselves, our communities, our families, and the world. So I'm sending you so much love, so much strength. I wish for you to feel whole. Whole. So I'm gonna definitely schedule different calls. If you have some ideas, suggestions, like beautifully someone suggested here to create guided meditation, message me. I actually want to create things that are relatable, that you dealing with this, not that I think what is right for you. I want to hear your voice so then I can help you with that, whatever is relevant with your situation. Yeah. Yes, we are one big human family. Absolutely. So sending so much love and all the best for you. Wishing you absolutely wonderful life. Not only day, wonderful life. And stay safe. See you around. Thank you for choosing to share a bit of your day today with me. I would like to invite you to my Women's Circle every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Just click the link below to register and see you